Our next guest is actor Mikey Madison, star of the critically acclaimed film Anora. This movie was awarded the top prize at this year's Cannes Film Festival in France. Madison, you should know, is getting Oscar buzz for her role as Anora. She plays an exotic dancer from Brooklyn who gets her chance at you could say, a Cinderella story when she impulsively marries a very obnoxious son, if I could say that, of a Russian oligarch. In this clip, Anora, who goes by Annie in the movie, gives her boss at the club a piece of her mind.
You know, Jimmy, the girls and I have been talking, and if your cousin doesn't start showing us some respect, we're not gonna tip out anymore.
All right, yeah. I'll talk to him.
Who are you talking about, the DJ?
All right, seriously?
I shared my playlist with him, and he was very rude and dismissive.
You're killing me. Let's go, come on.
No, I'm eating my food.
That's why you have Tupperware, keep things fresh.
She is so good in this movie. Mikey Madison, we're happy to say, joins us in studio.
Welcome.
Bravo, congratulations, Ms. Madison. Number one, I don't even know where to begin. We were all saying, I can't wait till she gets here, I can't wait till she gets here. Can we just talk about the accent? Because that's not at all how you talk.
No.
So how did you work on nailing that, which you did?
Well, thank you. I worked with a dialect coach, an incredible one. And then I decided that I needed to fine-tune it. I wanted to really specify the accent. So I moved to Brighton Beach about a month early so I could go to clubs, talk to women, and just kind of evolve the accent.
You were so good that people said to you, so now are you going to be an actress now? That's happened to you?
Some people have said that to me, come up to me and said, oh, are you going to be a professional actress? I'm like, I am, thank you.
So when you read this character, did you like her right away? Because she's a tough cookie.
I absolutely fell in love with her.
How so? Why?
She's such a complicated woman. There's so much nuance to who she is. She's so vulnerable on the inside, but she presents herself as this very fierce, tough person, and she has such a fighting spirit, and I was excited to explore all the different parts of what that would be.
For you.
It's such an authentic performance, and that's because of the research, not only into the accent, but to the whole world that your character is part of. And I know, I was reading that one of the exotic dancers you kind of pre-interviewed to get into the role gave you a PowerPoint, if I have this right, with the lingo. What are some examples of the lingo?
Yeah, that's good, Tony.
Yeah, so Luna, who plays Lulu in the film, which is my character's best friend, she is amazing and was so sweet and made me a PowerPoint presentation. She made two. One of them was just stripper memes, and then another one was lingo and slang. So, like, one of them was brick, like, oh, it's brick outside, which means it's cold. And then another one, I think, was a whale, which means like a very wealthy, powerful person who comes into the club. Someone who has a lot of money.
I didn't appreciate the 40-year-old being called geriatric.
I know.
that was tough.
That was tough.
That one got me right here.
Yeah, he's geriatric.
Practically geriatric.
Yes.
One of the things, so I've read that you kind of consider yourself an introvert, but you also, on the same hand, have a spreadsheet where you write like the kind of actors that you want to work with, the directors that you want to work with. What's it like to have worked for Quentin Tarantino, arguably one of the greatest directors of all time, and now Sean Baker, who came to you and said, if you agree to sign on to my movie, I will write the role of Annie for you?
Wow.
It's very surreal, and I am very lucky because I've dreamed of working with someone like Sean my entire career as an actress, and working with Quentin, that was really my first big movie role, and so to enter into film with that being my first experience was pretty spectacular, but he's one of my heroes. I adore him.
But Mikey, you're also terrific in so many other ways. You're 25 years old and you don't want to be on social media. You're not on social media. Why? I love that you love your dog Jam. They turn into fashion shoots when you're out walking with Jam. But why at 25? Most people...
I love that you're not on social media.
I love that too.
Even though one of the actors says, when they
that.
said, get on your Instagram, he goes, I'm an adult, I don't have Instagram.
Yeah. Well, a geriatric 40-year-old, I told him that we were going to have you on, and he said the fact she's not on social media is the sexiest thing about her, actually.
Yes. What was your decision in that to say, I just don't want to do it?
I think it's if I'm being true to myself, I don't feel that I have anything really to offer to social media, anything of substance. I don't know. It's not natural to me.
Well, when you win that Academy Award, will you please come back and talk with us?
Yeah, don't act like you don't. Which,
Exactly,
by the way,
because we are cheering you on.
but if she wins the Best Actress Oscar, you would be the 9th youngest winner in history. I mean, does your brain even think possibly?
No, I
Let's
don't
go
think
there, Mike.
Have you been back to Brighton Beach since this movie came out?
Yes, I
You
have. I went a couple months ago, and everything was exactly the same, which I love. That's one of the things I love about Brighton Beach is that it's such a time capsule. It's basically been the same for 30 years.
Mikey Madison, thank you very much. Anora in theaters right now.